going. So we're running a bit late, so we'll try to wrap up the last 2 episodes. The second to last one was the Childrick of Mort, where Rick thought he had all these kids with this female planet, which was like so weird to even think about. I didn't think it was like amazing, but I thought it was like a solid episode. At the first half of the episode, it like you don't really feel bad for Jerry, but they like disrespect Jerry so much. They so essentially Rick and Beth create this civilization for all of Rick's children, or what they thought were. And they made this they had a sorter machine, and Jerry they were like, get out of here, Jerry, like go camping, like we don't need you here right now. And somehow like he got sucked into the sorter machine, and he got labeled as an unproductive member of society. Yeah, they're like, get rid of him, we don't need him. And then he gets all the other unproductive members, like Rick's children that they thought, to like band together and like try to like fight the rest of the society, which ended up like not really working, but it was kind of interesting to see that. Just one more thing, and then I'll let you kind of take over.
No, you're good.
I did like again how they. So we found out that the actual father of the children was like this god Zeus thing, like a huge, super powerful being, and him and Rick started fighting like up in space, I guess.
Right.
And Rick was he was really close to dying. Like he was getting choked out like in right here.
Right.
By like this Zeus thing.
And you've seen him use more powerful things.
Yeah, like you would think he would be able to handle it a little bit better, but like he was really struggling. Like you see him like pull out this technology, but in this fight it was like a fist fight. Yeah. It was just a fist fight, and he was getting like wrecked, and he was really close to dying, and he got saved by Rick and Summer.
Right, yeah, Summer and Morty.
Or Morty and Summer. They like accidentally flew a spaceship through the Zeus's like head.
Because he thought the spaceship worked like a video game. Because like that's how all spaceships in movies work.
Right,
like, I know how to work this. I play the GameCube.
Yeah,
you're right. And it's I almost wonder if the reason he fist fought is because he kind of was okay with dying, because he just raised this family, and he just basically got damaged because he learned that this wasn't real. Like this wasn't this wasn't actually this wasn't, I don't know how to put it, like this wasn't, this wasn't, basically he figured out that he just wasted his like life raising kids that weren't his, and he feels betrayed by the mother that would just like, even though he put in all this work, he's being like told to leave.
Yeah.
And so I think maybe in a way he kind of was like, just wanted to let out his rage with fists, because sometimes like if he had fought with other machines, he couldn't have really done like the brutal like emotional fight that he wanted. So maybe that's why he did it. I do think there's also maybe like some sort of narrative and like dialogue about like how it's not healthy to just push people out that you think are unproductive in society, and like maybe there was some sort of commentary there about how like you can ostracize people by viewing them as unproductive or something. I don't know. I like to read really deep into things that maybe aren't there. But
no, but some of them like definitely are there. Like you can definitely make a strong argument for that.
Yeah.
Like like you shouldn't just get rid of like the unproductive people of society, because they're either like they could be productive. You don't even know if you don't give them a chance. Like they just put them in the sorter machine and they like got rid of them. Like didn't even try to like help them out or anything, and like they ended up starting like a war at the end.
Yeah. And GB Crash actually points out the government is the sorter and the citizens are the children. That's a cool idea. And then one last thought, we can move on to the next one. The end of the episode, Rick says this. They were like, "Wow, you fought God," and he's like, "No, this is more of a Zeus." He said, "If we fought God, it would have been like real God. It would have been a different story," which proves that Rick is at the least agnostic, which is interesting.
Because I didn't even catch that.
No,
to be honest.
And like, by the way, guys, if you really like Rick and Morty, go over to New Rockstars, because they have a lot of this content. I'm getting a lot of my thoughts from them too. They go deep into the episodes. But yeah, I mean, like at the least he's agnostic, and it reminds us like he's not some like he believes in science, but he also believes there's like he's not as blatantly like I'm the best thing ever as we think it is. Like he is aware there are like things that could wreck him, and he's trying to like keep himself in check. He's really just watching out for himself, so he doesn't really close any doors. So it's pretty interesting to see that. Winnie Sunday, hi guys, hey, how's it going? And then so I mean we can move on to the next episode. I just thought it was a really interesting little thing to learn.
It's a good
like,
thought.
Yeah.